Welcome to Facebook Fridays. I'm Michael Hoover with the Cyclone team. Let's give you a great walk around. And today we're going to highlight the Cyclone 4014C. What sets this floor plan apart? This is a 2 full bath floor plan in the Cyclone brand toy hauler. That's hard to find out there in the market. Let's take a look at what makes this floor plan a great floor plan for all those families in the market. Starting up front, we're going to see in our electrical compartment door, we have 330 watts of solar already installed on top of the roof, as well as we have a 30 amp smart charge controller along with our battery compartment in here. What's great is if you want to go off-road and you want to add more solar, it's already installed. You can add more even if you want to. It's a 10 gauge wire already being ran up there for that 330 watt solar panel. You can see we also have 3 points of access to the basement compartment with the store more storage. So no longer do you have to take things out the side doors. You can actually access it from the front. Gives you about 30% more storage in that basement compartment. And we understand how valuable storage is to the RV consumer. Right below that, you're gonna have your 5500 generator. This will come with a 30-gallon gas tank in back designated specifically to fuel the generator itself. You will also have another 30-gallon gas tank in back for a fueling station for the toys that you park in the garage. Right here on the side, you're gonna see it comes already equipped, preset for a side camera on both sides, as well as a rear camera. So if you want to add that on aftermarket, the dealer that you purchase from typically will already have these add-on pieces in their parts store. All you have to do is get it and it clips in together. Now you have side and rear cameras. It's already prepped. Right along the side, great JBL exterior speakers for that wonderful sound. If you're tailgating, you're out there, boondocking by yourself. If you want to jam outside and have a whole party session, you got the JBL speakers to get you rolling. Down here, we already have a pull-out TV. You can see it goes in and out very easy. I have the grill out already, but this does swivel, so you can move it around to wherever you want. You want to watch that game blared on those speakers, you're more than welcome to. 25-inch griddle grill combo. This is something nobody else is doing in the industry. You have the griddle grill, it tucks away in its own compartment. Again, we talk about space and storage. We know that most consumers, they have to put their grills and stuff in the basement or they have to put it in back. But now, Cyclone, we gave it to you on the side of the unit in its own compartment. It stores away. You can put more stuff down here. And now you still have that whole basement compartment for all your good needs as you're traveling down the road. Moving this way, something that gets missed quite often is we actually have the digital door locks, okay? So you can just press in your button, your code. You no longer have to have the key if you want to get in, but that's a great feature that gets missed a lot when we're talking about the Cyclone. And right here we have the safety rail by MORryde along with the step above steps from MORryde. This combination right here gives you the peace of mind as you're from the first step in and out. You're going to have stability all the way up and down the stairs with the safety rail. Right here, this is our sidewall. Now, why are people talking about sidewalls? Well, the one reason why I love to bring this up is because we are still one of the only manufacturers still using a composite material, right? Look for this sticker right on the side, Azdel on board. That means there's an Azdel composite material. No longer are we using the Luan backer. We've been using Azdel for about 8 years, while every other manufacturer out there is no longer doing it. This composite material almost eliminates any possibility of having a delamination on your sidewall. It's a stronger material, more durable. It costs us more money, but we know it gives you the peace of mind as you're in your unit. Moving along this way, we're gonna have H-rated tires. That's going to come standard, so it's equivalent to a 16 ply. Again, Cyclone is giving you everything for peace of mind. You're going to have the CRE 3000 MORryde suspension, which gives you about 2.5 inches of travel on your suspension. And along with that, one thing that I like to talk about is we put a galvanized metal right in the wheel well. What that is that's going to protect your investment, because right above the tires. This is something really crazy. Right above the tires, a lot of times you're gonna see like a plastic material, and what that is that's actually the framework for your flooring. So right above that plastic, you're gonna have insulation and then your plywood and everything for your flooring inside the unit. So what we're doing is we're putting this metal here to protect all the rocks and debris that go up in there. It's not gonna puncture plastic. That metal's there to better protect you. It's not gonna allow water or anything to get into that insulation. Again, peace of mind for the retail consumer. And moving further on back, again, you have your second digital door lock on the garage door entrance as well. You have 3 exterior awnings to give you the full length of this unit. You're gonna have awning space on the door side of the unit. Down here we have the step caddy. This is actually the space for the rear steps for your patio system. Again, what are things that Cyclone looks out for? Storage and peace of mind. Competitors are installing these steps inside the unit. That's where they're stored. For us, we did the step caddy, so no longer are you having to eat up valuable space inside the unit, and those steps, again, are for your rear patio steps. Right here, you're gonna see we have a really nice aluminum powder-coated framework for your exterior patio system, along with the awning that goes over the top and your 3-season patio doors. This is a great space to really come out and enjoy the outdoors, all on the exterior of your unit. Welcome to the interior of the 4014C. Again, this floor plan is very unique because it is a 2 full bath floor plan. So starting in the living space, you do have 2 opposing sofas, as well as your big main TV, your JBL stereo system, and a large fireplace that actually puts out some really good heat. If you're in those chilly nights and you don't want to kick on the furnace, just kick on that fireplace. It'll warm you up really quick. Now, what is changed with the 4014C? When we work our way into the kitchen, this has all been reconfigured. I'm a personal fan of this new update. You got counter space all the way around. You used to have a like a longer storage, and then this was a little bit of a different area, just didn't look quite right. But now this looks really good and inviting. You have a trash storage. You can throw vegetables you cut or whatever right down into the trash. And you have plenty of storage from here all the way up to the top for any of your needs. On this side of the counter space, you're gonna have 2 large cabinet doors, a lot of drawers for all those needs, as well as your residential styled oven and stovetop, along with your microwave. Moving along over to your 12-volt reefer, has an ice maker already installed as well. Beautiful, beautiful. Ooh, that's already cold too. I like the black on black, something we did this past year. Looks really good, makes the floor kitchen really stand out. When we move back this way, you're gonna see you have a dinette table. That's one thing that misses a lot in toy haulers. This does come with a dinette table. And then one thing unique about this one is we actually have a small loft up here. Your stairs are stored right here. So this is one sleeping space or a storage space for any essentials that you may need. But working our way back into the garage, you also have another loft up here. Another sleeping space for the children. And then right here, this is really what sets this floor plan apart. This is your full bath. You have a standing shower and your toilet. So again, if this is for a family and you have kids back here, them having their own bathroom, this is what sets that floor plan apart. Remember, we have a loft inside, a loft right here, and then when we turn around, we have our Happy Jack system. So you have another queen bed styled sleeper up above, along with the sofas that obviously come down and they lay out so you can have sleeping there. I mean, realistically, you could have 2 kids above, 2 kids below, a kid up in this loft in the garage, and another one on the interior of the unit. That's a lot of sleeping space. What we're finding is a lot of families are truly loving the 4014C, and they're not even using the garage as a toy hauler. This is actually a new functionality versus a mid bunk that takes up space in the middle of the unit. A lot of families are realizing, hey, toy haulers offer a great flex space with a lot of sleeping arrangements. And now we have a full bath and back for the kids. That's what's really setting this floor plan apart. It's really something a lot more families are getting into. And again, in back, you are going to have your 3-season doors with your patio system. This does open up as well. So if you are using it as a toy hauler, you can bring your golf carts, your side-by-sides, all up in here. This is a 14-foot garage. You can see it's unobstructed. The only thing we are going to have is we do have a sink right here. That's just, again, you know, we have that full bath back here and there was really no good spot for it, so we put it right on the outside. And again, if this is a toy hauler and your hands are getting dirty from working on the toys, you have a sink out here that you can use versus going inside. So let's go on through, let's go up and look at the main bedroom. So walking right up the steps, right to your left, you're gonna have a full bathroom. The shower is a one-piece fiberglass with a tub below. A lot of people with small children or dogs really love having that bath option right there. You got a full basin sink along with your porcelain toilet. You can hear that, that's porcelain versus plastic like most people. And then moving along this way, you got your master bedroom. One of the things that I really love about this is our head tilt system, which brings the head of the bed up. One, for your viewing pleasures of watching the TV. And two, it's actually opening up this space right here where I can get dressed and ready in the morning. Gives me a lot of space. It pulls the bed back about 8 inches. And again, just more space for me to sit down, get ready, and get dressed in the morning. One thing I love about this dresser right here is you've got some hidden storage for whatever it may be that you need that you don't want out for others to see. Right here, we are going to have a stackable area for a washer and dryer. Again, a lot of floor plans. You have the washer dryer in the garage. We're going to have it right here in the main closet. You have plenty of storage here. Thanks for taking the time to check out the Cyclone 4014C. Again, this is a great family floor plan, as well as having that 14-foot garage if you're using it as a toy hauler. Take a look at Cyclone. It's a brand you'll never forget.